This is CNN Breaking News.
Welcome to CNN Breaking News. Today we celebrate the anniversary of the 30 years of the end of the war in Falkland Island. Here is a special report on the subject. Firstly, we will speak about the 1982 war, on how it started and why. After, we will speak about the reason why it was so consequent and why England was so determined to keep this island. And for finish the report, we will see what the Falkland Islands are nowadays. First of all, the Falkland Islands was a property of France during the 18th century. After, Spain took control of them to the United Kingdom. Argentina got independence of Spain since 1810 and Argentina colonies occupied the Falkland Islands in 1820, but it was surrendered quickly. In 1833, the United Kingdom established colonies there, but Argentina maintained its territorial claim. This resulted in a war into England and Argentina many years after. On April 2nd of 1982, Argentina invaded the Falkland Islands. Argentina's military junta hoped to restore its support at a time of economic crisis by reclaiming sovereignty of the island. To counteract this assault, the Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher said the 1,800 Falklanders were of a British tradition and stock. This is why she chose to send a United Kingdom task force to put Argentinians away from their island. Here is a map of the route of a United Kingdom task force. We saw the task force sails from 5th and 6th April from United Kingdom and landing in Ascension Island on the 17th April. Troops arrived in Falklands on April the 22nd. The battle began with the declaration of a 200-mile exclusion zone around the island. Battle was quite unequal. United Kingdom had deployed a bigger army than the Argentina. On May the 2nd, the General Belgrano sank into Argentina and the Falklands. 7 weeks after, the first major British troop landing began at San Carlos on the 21st May. The plan was to launch attacks from there on Goose Green and Stanley. The battle was firstly fought with many dead. With their defense breached, Argentina surrendered. On 14th of June, troops marched into Stanley, the capital of the Falkland Islands, and the town was liberated. The result of the war is very heavy for the two sides. For Argentina, it were 649 killed, 1,068 wounded, 11,313 taken prisoner, 1 cruiser, 1 submarine, 4 cargo vessels, 2 patrol boats, 1 spy trawler, 25 helicopters, 35 fighters, 2 bombers, 4 transporters, 25 coined aircraft, 9 army trainers are lost. And for the United Kingdom, it was 258 killed, 775 wounded, and 115 prisoners. And they lost 2 destroyers, 2 frigates, 1 LCA landing ship, 1 LCU amphibious craft, 1 container ship, 24 helicopters and 10 fighters. The United Kingdom really wants to keep this territory for many reasons. The first is because Falkland Islands have big oil fields. Here is a schema representing 5 areas near to the Falkland Islands. It corresponds to 5 companies with oil exploration license. The first is Argos Resources, the second is Rockhopper, the third is Desire Petroleum, the fourth is BHP Billington, and the last one is Border and Southern. It represents a lot of petrol and a consequent source of income for the United Kingdom. The second is because the Falkland Islands are really far from the United Kingdom. There is nearly 8,000 miles into the two islands. For United Kingdom, keep this oversea so far represents a map control. They defeat the British power in all the world, in the principal country and in his overseas everywhere in the world. For example, the Falkland Islands are near from Argentina and Chile in South America. It allows the United Kingdom to enlarge this horizon and do trading with more countries. This system is often used in Europe. France, Spain or Portugal got colonies too everywhere in the world. It's facilitating the trading into Europe and America generally. Nowadays, the Falkland Islands and the war are a big part of the British culture. We find it in many works. In the cinema, a film was released in 2006 called This Is England and released by Chain Meadows. It relates the story of one man during this war. Few years after, a film was released in 2011 called The Iron Lady, staging Margaret Thatcher, who is interpreted by Meryl Streep, showing how she operates this war. In the music, many artists do references to the war. The most important work on it is the album The Final Cut of Pink Floyd, released in 1983. It's a concept album where all songs speak about this war and criticize the Margaret Thatcher's decision about the war. On another part, a song made by a Swedish power metal band called Sabaton mentions the war. The song is called Back in Control and from an album called Atero Dominatus, released in 2006. It has powerful lyrics as Falkland in our hands, back under British reign. And in modern literature, the English bestseller Cherub mentions the war too. One of the special agents in the story died by a landmine in the Falkland Islands during the war. The Falkland Islands are tourist islands now. It's a natural park for penguins. There is 5 of 16 kinds of penguins there and in Liberty. In it, there is the rarest race, the royal penguin. Tourists can walk around penguin in total liberty.
This is CNN Breaking News.